McDonald's is the family-friendly American fast food behemoth that everyone under the sun is familiar with. But behind the golden arches, there are some pretty curious secrets and facts that you're likely not aware of, some of which might even make you think twice before eating at this establishment again. But let's be real, you're probably already thinking about your next Big Mac, aren't you? So whether you're a fan of Old Mickey D's or not, we promise you'll learn something new today from this supersized video. In this video, we're gonna show you 10 crazy facts about McDonald's that you probably didn't know. We're OnlyBrands, the channel dedicated to bringing you awesome, regular content on the world's hottest brands. Let's do this. 1. McDonald's was founded in 1940 by two brothers. McDonald's is the most popular fast food chain in the world, with over 39,000 locations in over 100 countries. But who founded this global empire? McDonald's was originally started by two brothers, Dick and Mac McDonald, though at the time, the restaurants looked a lot different than what we know and love today. The brothers opened their first restaurant in 1940 in San Bernardino, California, though it was originally called McDonald's Barbecue. It quickly became a local favorite for its delicious burgers and fries, as well as its revolutionary speedy service. However, it wasn't until Ray Kroc came into the picture that the business really started to transform. In 1954, Kroc, who was a struggling milkshake salesman at the time, heard about a curious hamburger restaurant in California that was doing phenomenal business. Intrigued, he visited the restaurant and met with the McDonald's brothers for the first time. He was so impressed with their operation that he insisted on working for them, before eventually becoming their franchising agent. In 1961, he bought the brothers out for $2.7 million, over $26.7 million today, and took full control of the McDonald's Corporation. Kroc's vision for McDonald's was to create a chain of restaurants that could be found in every major city across the country. Under his leadership, the company quickly became one of the most successful businesses in history. So while it was Dick and Mac McDonald that founded the restaurant chain, Ray Kroc was undeniably the man responsible for their success. A dramatized version of these events is portrayed in the 2016 movie, The Founder. Number 2. The Golden Arches is arguably the world's most famous logo. The Golden Arches of McDonald's is perhaps the most recognized symbol in the world, and it's no wonder with the fast food chain having such a dominating presence all across the globe. In 1952, the McDonald brothers decided they needed a new building to house their hamburger restaurant in San Bernardino, California. They wanted this building to have an entirely new design, which would achieve two goals: even greater efficiency and an eye-catching appearance. They interviewed at least 4 architects altogether, finally choosing Stanley Clark Meston, an architect practicing in nearby Fontana. Apparently, the arches had a direct bearing on the interviewing process and their eventual choice of Meston. The first architect they interviewed objected to the arches the brothers wanted. The second wanted to change the arches, and the third, prominent Los Angeles architect Douglas Honnold, said that if the brothers were going to tell him what to do, they'd be better off doing it themselves. Number 3. The fillet-o-fish sandwich was created to cater to Catholics who didn't eat meat on Fridays. The fillet-o-fish sandwich is a fast food staple, but its origins are somewhat surprising. The sandwich was created in the 1960s by McDonald's franchisee Lou Green, who was looking for a way to appeal to Catholic customers who didn't eat meat on Fridays. At the time, McDonald's was struggling to compete with Burger King, which had already begun to offer a fish sandwich. Groen knew that he needed to come up with a similar product if his restaurant was going to survive. After months of experimentation, he finally settled on a fried fish fillet, which was served on a bun with tartar sauce and American cheese. The sandwich quickly became popular with the Catholic customers and remains one of McDonald's most iconic menu items. Oh, by the way, a lot of hard work and care goes into these videos, so if you could help us out and click that lovely subscribe button, we would greatly appreciate it. Number 4. The Big Mac was created in 1967 by Jim Delagatti, one of McDonald's early franchisees. When it comes to iconic McDonald's menu items, it's pretty hard to beat the legendary Big Mac, and considering its fame, it has a surprisingly humble origin story. In 1967, Jim Delagatti, one of McDonald's early franchisees, was looking for a way to differentiate his restaurants from the competition. He came up with the idea for a double-decker hamburger with 2 all-beef patties, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, and onions on a sesame seed bun. Delagatti tested the sandwich at his Pittsburgh area restaurants, and it was an instant hit. McDonald's corporate eventually caught wind of the sandwich's popularity and rolled it out nationwide in 1968. The Big Mac has since become one of McDonald's best-selling items, and it's even been inducted into the Smithsonian National Museum of American History. Number 5. In 1984, Ronald Reagan made the McChicken an official part of the American diet when he declared it to be National Chicken Sandwich Day. On May 23, 1984, 40th President of the United States Ronald Reagan took a stand for chicken sandwiches everywhere when he declared it to be National Chicken Sandwich Day. In his official proclamation, Reagan stated that the humble chicken sandwich was a wholesome and delicious part of our American diet. He went on to praise the sandwich for its versatility, noting that it could be served with a variety of toppings and sauces. Reagan's support for the chicken sandwich was welcomed by many Americans who had long considered it to be a beloved staple of their diet. In honor of the occasion, McDonald's gave away free McChicken sandwiches to anyone who visited their restaurants on May 21st. The proclamation was widely mocked at the time, with some suggesting that it was an attempt to distract from more serious issues such as the ongoing Soviet-Afghan war. But despite that, today the McChicken remains one of the most popular sandwiches in the country, thanks in part to Reagan's official endorsement. Number 6. You won't get served at a drive-thru if you turn up on horseback. In 2013, a woman on a horse attempted to order McDonald's at a Manchester drive-thru. She was turned away by employees and fined, so instead of ordering at the drive-thru, she took her horse into the restaurant, where her mighty steed did some business all over the floor of the premises. Weirdly enough, the same also applies to turning up to a drive-thru on foot, due to it being deemed unsafe. Number 7. Hamburgers were not on the original menu at McDonald's. When Ronald McDonald first opened his doors in 1955, he didn't have hamburgers on the menu. In fact, the original McDonald's only served 8 items: French fries, soft drinks, shakes, apple pie, burgers, cheeseburgers, coffee, and milk. So how did the hamburger become such an iconic part of the McDonald's menu? It all started with a customer who complained that he was only interested in buying a hamburger, not a complete meal. In response, the McDonald's brothers created a smaller version of their original burger and called it the Speedy. This new burger was so successful that it quickly became a permanent menu item. Thanks to that one simple customer complaint, hamburgers are now one of the most popular fast food items in the world. That was an especially juicy fact, right? I think that one definitely deserves a thumbs up. Number 8. The Happy Meal wasn't always so happy. The Happy Meal has been synonymous with the American childhood for generations. But the story of how the Happy Meal came to be is surprisingly dark. The original concept for the Happy Meal was developed in the 1970s by a marketing executive named Jay Chiat. Chiat's idea was to create a meal that would appeal to kids and get them to eat healthier food. However, Chiat's concept was quickly hijacked by McDonald's CEO Ray Kroc when he envisaged the Happy Meal as an opportunity to boost sales and make more money. As a result, the Happy Meal evolved into a high-calorie, unhealthy meal that is loaded with sugar and fat. While the Happy Meal may not be the healthiest option available, that doesn't deter customers, and it remains one of the most popular items on the McDonald's menu. Number 9. More than 1 billion people eat at McDonald's every day worldwide. It's no secret that McDonald's is the single most popular fast food chain on the planet. With more than 39,000 restaurants across 100 countries, it's estimated that more than 1 billion people eat McDonald's every day. That's just under 1/8 of the entire Earth's population. Just think about it. Every week, McDoubles sell enough food to feed every human in the world. While the company has come under fire in recent years for its unhealthy menu options, there's no denying that McDonald's has helped to shape the landscape of fast food as we know it. From its founding in 1940 to the introduction of the Happy Meal in 1979, McDonald's has made a lasting impact on the way we eat. Number 10. McDonald's customers have become millionaires. In 2011, a man from Illinois won $1 million from a scratch card he bought at McDonald's. His chances of winning were 1 in 3 million, but he was lucky enough to beat the odds and walk away with a life-changing prize. Funnily enough, this isn't the only time that someone has become a millionaire from buying a lottery ticket at McDonald's. In 2017, another man from Illinois won $1 million from a scratch card he bought at McDonald's. And in 2015, a woman in New Jersey won $3 million from a Powerball ticket she also bought at McDonald's. So what is it about McDonald's that makes it such a popular place to buy lottery tickets? One theory is that because McDonald's is so ubiquitous and trusted by the people, people are more likely to buy lottery tickets there, especially if you live in Illinois. Thanks so much for sticking around until the end of the video. We hope you enjoyed it, but why stop now? Click this video right here for more awesome content.